Hi, my name is Andrew. And before I jump into the content that I have for you, I just want to give a little bit of background on myself and talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm a U.S. Marine veteran, and I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, right at the height of COVID craziness. Um, One thing that I observed during that time was that small businesses were really hurting as a result of a lot of the things that were being implemented on a government level and just a lot of other things that were happening. That didn't sit well with me because I am a huge believer in small business being the backbone of America. And so that's why I started doing this. My company is called Sovereign SEO, and my objective is to connect small businesses with our customers, so that you guys can ultimately help more people and have the growth that you're wanting. Um, on that note, I want to jump into a few tips for you guys on how you can improve your online presence to connect to more people. And just to give you some context on why this is important, this is a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. It allows me, among other things, to take a look at how many people are searching for what every month, using Google. So, as you can see, these are keywords related to roofing in Phoenix. I know you guys do custom builds as well. I checked out your portfolio, and you guys do some awesome work. But specifically, we're going to look at roofing keywords right now. The builder keywords would be a whole different set. And if upon request, I'd be more than happy to look into those for you guys as well. But specifically, just on the roofing side of the house, we can see that in Phoenix there are 700 people searching for this one keyword alone every month. That means they type in this exact thing. Um, all these variations on similar keywords going down also have very significant volume, right? And this is just Phoenix. This is not taking into account that everywhere else in the valley, there is also search volume. People search roofing companies Scottsdale, roofing companies Gilbert, roofing companies Glendale, roofing companies Mesa. And those all have their own volume. And that's just in the valley. I'm not sure if you guys, in the valley, excuse me. I'm not sure if you guys do work statewide or not, but if so, Tucson, Flagstaff, um, Prescott, all those areas have their own volume. Uh, with that in mind, I hope you can see how valuable it would be to capture some of that traffic as a business owner. Because we truly have, like, right here, just for the Phoenix keywords, 12,000 people a month searching for roofing, right? And we'd have more thousands searching for custom home building, more thousands searching in Tucson, more thousands searching even just in different parts of the valley. So capturing just even a small portion of that traffic, excuse me, my voice is giving out. Um, Capturing even a small portion of that traffic and bringing it to your page would mean significantly increasing the amount of work that you're able to do every month, the amount of people that you're able to help. So some tangible tips on how to do that. The first one I always go over, and I think this is the most important for you guys, is making sure that the content on your website matches the keywords that people are searching for the service that you offer. So I see you guys have a lot of really good info on the kind of materials that you use. That you're highlighting that you're using really quality stuff, which is excellent. You have this beautiful portfolio up here. One thing that I would recommend is adding some content that specifically addresses the locations that you work in. And the reason that that's important is because when you guys are talking about your materials and stuff like this, it can be really hard to work in keywords like roofing companies Phoenix or custom home builders Phoenix, or roofing companies Mesa, roofing contractors in Scottsdale. All those words, which are how people search for roofing services or custom home building services, those words need to be listed on your page so that when people are searching for them, Google can say, oh, hey, this page talks about those. This is a good page to connect those people to. All right. Just a practice of how this looks. Excuse me, an example of how this looks in practice. I went ahead and searched for Phoenix roofers on Google. Two of your competitors on the roofing side of the house that pop up first here are Lions Roofing and Level 5 Roofing. And we'll take a look. These guys are doing exactly what I was talking about. So this is Level 5 Roofing. They're in the second place slot. Um, And if we look at their content, we see Roofing Phoenix, roofing companies in Phoenix, roofing contractors in Phoenix, roof replacement in Phoenix. So you can see these guys are very clearly highlighting Phoenix and roofing related service searches, right? So that is helping them be more visible because they're including those important words in their content. This is Lions Roofing. They're in the first slot. Roofers in Phoenix, roofing services in Phoenix, Arizona, roofers in the Phoenix area. So as you can see, both of these guys that are highly ranked, they're just right here below the map pack, below ads. And level 5 is below Yelp, but they're big domains, so that happens often. These guys that are being ranked are very clearly employing the strategy to let Google know that when people are searching for Phoenix and something to do with roofing, they want to be found for that keyword, right? And so that's my first tip for you guys. And because you already have a well laid out website, I think just adding some pages that talk about each location that you work in would be the best way to go. And I think that would be really important for you guys. And the second thing has to do with backlinks. Now, you guys already have a very good backlink profile. A backlink is just somewhere that your site is referred to online by somebody else. As you can see, you guys already have almost 600 backlinks off 126 referring domains. This just means different websites are pointing to you a total of 558 times. And you're ranking for a lot of keywords. However, what I noticed is most of those keywords have to do with different things like the kind of materials or types of roofing that you guys do or the types of materials. And while these searches are valuable, they could be searched anywhere in the country. So if somebody in like Connecticut searches for these, unless it's a location-based keyword like this one is right here, there's a good chance that you're not going to be able to help that person because they're going to be operating in a completely separate state. So I did notice you guys are ranking for a few local keywords, but they're all the way back here. And it's position 87, which would mean that you guys would be on the 8th page for somebody searching Phoenix roofing contractor. Custom home Phoenix, you'd be on the 7th page. So ideally, like these are the most important keywords for you guys because this is how people search for services generally. They search for the service they want and the area they're in. And so it would be very important for you guys to get up the rankings in those. So one way that you can do that, well, two ways actually. The last two things I've been talking about. One is clearly highlight on your site using content that you do that service in that area, and that will get that keyword to be showing up a little higher for you. The other thing is get backlinks that are relevant to the particular service that you're in. So, you guys are in roofing and in custom home building. So you would want reputable roofing and custom home building sites referring to your domain. That's the way to get good quality backlinks. Because if you have backlinks that are not relevant, like if you were backlinked by a Pizza Hut or something, that wouldn't do anything for you because it's totally irrelevant to your services. And just as a comparison, this is what the two that are ranking in the top over here. This is level 5. They have 1.2 thousand backlinks off 300 referring domains. This is Lions Roofing. They have 2.4 thousand off almost 600. So they do have significantly more than you guys. It might be beneficial to go out and get some more, but it's not always because when it comes to backlinks, quality is way more important than quantity. So getting reputable, relevant backlinks is that number 2 tip. That's the most important. Last tip I have has to do with this. This is what we call the map pack. The map pack is basically Google's own little business directory, and you may notice, and this one's an ad, so I'm just talking about these 3. You may notice that in the top 3 right here, Lions Roofing and Level 5 Roofing do not appear, and that is because this is powered by a different ranking system than the organic rankings are down here. Excuse me. And so because of that, there's a different way to go after these rankings. So my third recommendation here has to do with something called a citation. A citation, all it is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number are listed together online. Places like yellowpages.com, Better Business Bureau, other business directories like that. So the tip is go out, look at these 3 for different locations and services that you're trying to rank for. Find out what business directories these companies are cited in, and go and get your business cited there as well. And then when you're done with that, go out and find a few that these guys don't have and get those too. That'll go a long way for you in making sure that you're always a little bit ahead of the competition here, and should get you ranked very quickly for the services that are important to you, right here in the top 3. So those are the 3 tips I have for you. I truly hope this information is helpful, and I would love to hear back from you with any questions, or if there's anything I can do to help you guys with this stuff. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you soon.